And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
Alright. Since there is another chapter, I say we go do it now. Commander ventures deeper into the islands, pursuing the inquest. Alright.
You there, Commander? Looks like we might have found the lead we were looking for.
What have you got?
Well, as expected, we still haven't been able to directly follow the inquest's path. Seems Ancora let them walk right through the magical defenses the Seers left around the inner part of the island. But apparently the Priory, of all people, captured some inquest who returned. Might want to get over there and grill them.
I'm on my way now.
Hey. Don't talk smack about my friends. That's the guild that I started in, you jerk. I like how he's like, the German Priory somehow caught a few inquests coming out. Like, you have seen how short-legged the inquest is, right? You don't think that a few nerds can grab a hold, and that's what they are as nerds, can't grab a hold of a few running rats? Like, come on. Come on, even fat cats can get rats, okay? I'm just saying. Talking mad smack about my poor friends. It's weird because, technically speaking, the Durham Priory, I think the Durham Priory and the other two, the Whisper and the Vigil, they're kind of more like college guilds, aren't they? They're like the guilds that kind of get you started. It's kind of cool. But basically, it has ended. Yes, this is the new season. Yes. I know that there's a new season. Let's see what's in the new season. Hey, more legendary starter kits. Cool. Frostman. Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh my God! Let me see these. Ooh. Let me see them. Shinies. They look like butterflies. Okay, for my character, I don't think my main ranger is gonna need these, but my mesmer needs these. I think. Hold up, I want the menu. I want them to show me, please. I want to see. I don't care if it's not from my profession. I just want to see it. Also, they brought more lion keys back. Okay, that's very charitable. I got my other two of my lion's keys from my other alt account, but the lion's keys that's very charitable, very generous, and they lowered the prices on that. Dang, Guild Wars 2 or ArenaNet's trying to spoil us. That's good. I mean, it doesn't seem we have as much variety. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not very nice. We have a lot of variety. They got bag slots here for this? Dang, they're spoiling us with bag slots. I'm getting concerned. Okay, like, don't get me wrong. I love Arena. But the fact that they're giving people a lot of stuff worries me when it comes to bags. Because are you telling us that our bags are going to be full? Like, are we... should we be concerned? To be fair, though, I do think it's a good idea to do this because even though the bag slots is only one of them and it happens every, 3 or 4 months because it's based off the special rollover, it's good. It also encourages players to want more bag slots because then they get to feel this. So, oh, this is cool. That's what ended up happening with build storages when I bought it off of the Black Lion Market the first time. I was like, this is awesome. And now, look at my main tomb. Half of these I bought. I bought 4 of these. And the other 2 are from the Wizard's Tower. That kind of thing. I think I ended up getting more of these from the Wizard's Tower before they stopped using those. I don't know if for the equipment and stuff. But yeah, I like that they're spoiling us, but I'm also sitting here thinking, what's coming? What are you plotting? You were plotting something, and I demand to know what it is. Okay, here, we finally got him. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. Oh, look, see, I want an entire outfit of stained glass. Or something kind of elegant like that. Because... oh, where's this menu? Because my Mesmer is kind of a graceful toon, and I kind of want more graceful, weapons. The dagger's cool. I was saying not too long ago that I would like some stained glass stuff. Look at that. That's pretty. Um, I do think it would be cool if we had this same staff. I do love. Look at all of that trinkets on the handle. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving that staff. I'm loving this section of the handle. The doodads on top are cool, but this section right here on the handle, I'm kind of liking it. It gives me the fuzzy feelings. That's kind of cool. But as I say, it'd be kind of cool if they had these ones. Another set of skins made of this, except instead of having the butterfly wings, make them bat themed, and instead of having these pastel colors, give it darker colors. Now the reason I say this is because I like the pastel colors myself personally. I'm in love with it. But there are some guys, some players and stuff, and there's both male and female players who have like more of a grungy style. Imagine this with bat wings and this edge being maybe a little sharper, or even just the same shape except for the wings. You can make it to where there's like two different sets. Because one of the reasons why Twilight, the legendary sword, is so popular is because there is two varieties of that great sword. There's obviously Twilight, which is the dark black grungy one, and then you have the shiny white, the shiny one that's yellow. I can't remember what it's called, but I want these. These are amazing. Look at them. They're so pretty. I was. They're it's more like stained glass. Let me see if I can find one that has like better reviews. This is the staff I was looking at, right? Oh yeah. See, it's stained glass. It's the new skins they've got in the vault. I was saying that it'd be kind of cool if they had one that was grungier, meaning that instead of having like the butterfly bug wings, you'd have like bat wings, and then yeah, like Aurene. I know it makes me think of the stained glass windows when they were new. I was telling people before, not before long of this, that I wanted more stained glass stuff because I like glass looking things. But I think it'd be cool if they had a more grungy or dark shaded variety of these for people who have more dark themed tunes going on. Let me find the staff. Where was the staff? Look at this. Look at this handle on the staff. I love it. It's like it's bejeweled, but it's not too bejeweled. That is awesome. And it looks like it would hurt. They made such shiny metal out of it. The lovely work, guys. Yeah, I'm planning to get all of those. Those are from Vault, the Wizard Vault, so I can get them through dailies and weeklies. But I plan to get all of those. I don't know what previous staff I was on. I was in Lion's Arch, apparently. But no, that skin's great. Like, great job, Arena. They also currently have in the vault another bank tab that people can have for 500, and they lowered the that coin that increases your magic find or your gold find. It's now instead of being 1,000, I think it was like 1,000 before. It's 700 right now. That's pretty cool. I agree. Very nice. All right, and chapter 9 of the expansion has been released, which means I believe the next map is available. Yeah, looks like one of the guildmates is already over there. Annie's already over there. She's sped over there as fast as lightning. Oh my gosh. That is funny. That's pretty funny. She's like, oh no, gotta get over there. I think Seb was saying that in the Jenks Discord. He was making a comment about Annie getting a head start. I wasn't paying attention as to what he was talking about. Now I know what he was meaning. She's already over there, ankle deep in the swamp. I waited a few hours before getting into this because we talked about doing this one after Guild Wars 1, but I decided not to because I didn't want. Ghost thought it would be too much Guild Wars at once, and he thought a break would do it. And it also kind of works out really well because I can't see any of the extra notes or clues. Is it bugged before talking?
I can't believe how many of these artifacts have wards we
Anyways, so I'm listening to the map chat stuff, but I'm glad he did because I figured if something happened, Arena would be on it. They're probably running around right now, seeing how everything's gone, like how everything's going.
What's the situation? We found some inquests traveling through here and managed to capture them. I didn't think much of it until one of them mentioned how they knew they shouldn't have come back here. It seems they were deeper in the jungle with the bulk of the inquest and decided to return for something. Of course, they've refused to say a word since. I figure you can be more persuasive than me, though.
Okay. You were saying? What? And anyone wants a kid? Why did you leave a kid on back with eggs? That sounds like a you problem. Okay, here's the thing. I was a kid that got into everything. Got into the cupboard, got peanut butter, got sardines, you name it. I never once got into the eggs with my mom knowing. Eggs were a valuable resource in my household. That's on you. Why is your toddler unsupervised with eggs? You asked for that. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Someone says it's bugged. Okay, so we got scrawled notes. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, there's the inquest here. Hey, you with the face. Start talking. Don't bother. I'm not talking. This is your best interest. Not really. Do you know what Kara will do to me if she finds out I talk? Maybe you won't talk, but your things will.
Check out this.
Okay.
It seems to be a kind
Your
of
friends
arcane
will, okay.
sieve.
I think you said friends are your things. I would love to think that she's going through their pockets. You're wasting your time. Oh, yeah? You'll never get me to talk. I bet there's something that will change your tune. Are we gonna threaten them? I like how we put them in cages. Look at this. They're being put in small animal cages. It's the cutest thing, but also kind of messed up. I mean, they are the inquest. They kind of asked for it, but still, you know. Oh, what do you want? Let's have a little chat. I have nothing to say to you. Maybe your stuff will talk for you. Okay, so yeah, so that's what the character did say. So what do I have to do? Oh, is there something over here? A lot of okay, so inquest belongings, okay.
More skill keeping you alive.
Rubbish, okay. So yeah, I do need to go grab their stuff. Inside the journal, where they express great concern that they can't trust their friends and great fear that they will wind up being punished for it. Perfect, I'll play off this. Okay, I think this person was the one over here was talking about. I don't know if that's. I don't know if they match. If there's something that would change your tune. Okay, so not that one, I guess. Maybe because, like I said, I don't know if it matters which one you talk to about it. Oh, okay, yeah. So it does matter. Funny, all of your friends talked. Can't stop talking even. They wouldn't dare. Can you afford to take that risk?
Fine. Kuda sent us back here to find something. I don't know what. I was just the escort.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, I do like how we are interrogating them, but not aggressively. We're not being mean to them. We're just being manipulative, kind of like bad cop type situation. A lot of the inquest's massive insides include several that suggest the execution of members that have been captured by the Alliance and released on the assumption that they talked. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, come on. Don't just hurt them just because you think they talked. That's so brutal and unnecessary. Okay, so it's not you. I think it might be the other guy back here. That's so brutal. Unnecessary. Don't get me wrong. These guys are inquests and they're bad, but I wouldn't wish that on them. That would make me no better than the bad guys themselves. Not like you know what or will do to me if she finds out. She'll assume you talked even if you don't. Yeah. That's probably true. It doesn't matter either way. The rest of the team has made it back by now. They probably think I'm dead. Maybe back without...
The scouts found another way through. Don't bother pressing me for it. I don't know the way.
I mean, that's the thing, too. If they're gonna kill them anyways, then you might as well squeal to us anyways, because then we can take you into custody. And you can go to jail. Yeah, that sucks. But... better to be in jail than, what do I need to repair? Oh, this is for the event. It's just too close. better to be in jail than to go and be, killed anyways. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Pardon my French on the matter, Inside, Mr. Goose, slightly worn from being often held. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. Please tell, is it gonna be for the girl that's over here? I'm sure that there's like a bunch of them that have different varieties. Please don't tell me it's for her. Oh, I'm not here. Oh, I'm not here to talk. Are you gonna hurt him? No, I just want you to let you know I'm taking your Mr. Wiggles. Oh, that's so messed up. What? You can't do that. Come on. Can't you just take something else and do, like some information maybe?
Look, you're too late. Kuda sent us to recover something, but they've already taken it back.
Maybe, but I don't like the idea of holding a teddy bear hostage. That just seems kind of mean. But then again, they are the villains, so I mean, what do you expect? Oh, alchemy. It's the commander. Please don't kill me. Are you being sarcastic? Let's just talk for now. Can I just defect? I don't want to do this anymore. You can trust me. Let's see if that's really true. I don't know. I hope this is a defective situation. I will gladly take you in as mine. Inside a lot of literature about laws and protections for defectors, it seems she was telling the truth. Awesome! Yay! I will gladly. We're adopting this inquest. This is my new inquest friend. Sure, but first, tell me what they were all about.
All I know for sure is that Kuda needed us to retrieve something, but only her favorites knew what it was.
You were right, Ritlock. I think this is going to be the break we've been looking for.
What'd you find?
Kuda sent some inquest back to search for something. Whatever it is, they found it and left already. But if they could get here and back without Ancora...
Then we can too.
Exactly. I'm going to go investigate a camp they were at. Let the others know to be ready to move.
I'm actually excited. Can we keep that inquest? Don't get me wrong, they're bad people, per se. But if she's genuinely remorseful and genuinely honest with her life, then, yay, good for her. Redemption. After all, now that I think about it, now that I think about it, we've had at least one inquest friend, two actually, if you count Blish, and his brother. Now, granted, I think Blish at least was, I don't remember the lore per se, but I think he was technically a traitor from the very beginning. But I know that they definitely worked with the inquest and changed for the better where they left for that, different reasons and stuff. So, even if they didn't do it for the greater good at the beginning, it could very well still have been, they still worked for them. They still had to commit crimes to be that way. Whether they were, like I said, I can't remember if they were good cops or bad cops. I know that they changed their ideas on the matter after a while. Okay. I like how they're using this area, because this area wasn't used before. There wasn't like tables and stuff. Or if there were, they just didn't seem interactive.
From these tracks, it looks like it was a decent-sized group. Most of them must have escaped.
Yeah, probably.
Looks like they left a lot of stuff behind, including a rough description of the way back. Kuda wouldn't be pleased about that.
Well, I mean, it could be a trap, too. They could have been planning for you to find all this crap, knowing you'd be hot on their tail, and they're setting up a trap on the way. I feel like the first guy that died wasn't very bright, and she might be a bit more sneaky. I figured that I can get I get sent to trudge back through the jungle straight into any malign held territory just to grab I don't even know what. But clearly something nobody thought was important enough to bring the first time. I'm glad to be doing something, I guess. Things have been too quiet lately. The director is preoccupied with something or whatever it is. He's doing it entirely on his own. I guess I should just count myself lucky that I'm here as Kudu's courier rather than one of her subjects. That's messed up. Dang. Like, I mean, fair, but dang. Is this... There you go. I think that might be for the other event. I don't know. We're messing with it just to see.
Whatever they were after, it looks like it took several of them to carry it away.
Well, okay. Let's be real quick. Like, the Asurans are not very big. I mean, they'd have to take at least 2 of them to carry a normal-sized hammer. For, like, a char or, like, a human. Like, my own hammer probably would take at least a Asuran and a half, maybe. Like, you know, so it doesn't have to be really that big for them to carry it off with multiples. We've got the item secured, and we're preparing to make the trek back to Safar Fortress. However, we've sustained sufficient equipment loss getting through the thick vines and the Seer's defense. Our remaining loadout is 3 golems, 1 with non-functioning weapons, 8 machetes, all in need of sharpening, 3 shield generators, none at full functional, 14 rifles, all of which have become mud clogged and unreliable, 6 field engineers, also mud clogged and unreliable. Let's hope that this was worth it, even if we make it out alive. Okay, so that's messed up. That's messed up, I feel, because of the fact that... Okay, how did you get mud on your rifles? That's what I want to know. How did you get mud on your rifles? I mean, like, okay, I don't know anything about guns, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to shoot at Earth. How did you get mud in your guns? Did you guys fall? And at the same time, why didn't you do something about it? Sorry, I was looking over to see what they're doing. I'm kind of confused by that. This book seems to contain a page after page of Asuran love poems. Aww, you take a moment to read one. Oh, to be the bolt of your to your wrench, that and your whatever of your soul might apply to me. Oh, to be the cog in the gears train of your heart, train of your heart, that I might help convert your energy. You conclude that this is unlikely to lead to anything useful. That's sweet, but who's the love couple? And also, are they still alive? I need to know now.
Well, it didn't leave much on here. There are coordinates at least. Let's see where they lead.
I do like that they put that poem. That's very cute. Very nice job.
Look at all this trailblazing gear. Wherever they came through must be really overgrown. If you guys can hear me, I've found where we need to go. I'm sending some coordinates. Gather up what you need and meet me there when you're ready.
Alright. I don't know how you figured it, but I guess you did. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, because I'm not walking all that way over there, because I'm lazy. And a few silvers to just go over there isn't gonna kill me. This time.
So that's my idea. I'll gather up the priory.
I am kind of curious as how the commander figured out where they needed. Well, I don't know, because she said she gave coordinates. She didn't really have any coordinates to, like, there wasn't any like that. Like, I think the only hint we got was that they had to go through a lot of thickets. So I'm a little confused as to how she got all that from this, like from where she needed to go from that. But maybe there was like more documents or something, and you found like where they were talking about specific locations. Did they bring up specific locations? Yeah. Okay. So I think. Yeah, I think the blessings of that. Also, I didn't. We have a lot of champions running around. I've noticed this is not a normal amount of champions running around. I'm wondering if that doesn't relate to the newest map.
Looks like we're finally making some progress here.
Going to be a tough trek through the jungle, though.
That makes what, the sixth time we've done so together?
Interesting. Are these excursions a regular hobby of yours?
Castora has dangers other places do not. But Canuck is right. This is not outside of your usual fare. Let's get going then. We're far enough behind as it is.
Wait. I'm getting a call here. Give me a moment.
I have to walk away from my group to have a private conversation with you? Fine, I guess. Obsessed, are we? I'm just joking.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. There's been pressing matters I couldn't ignore. I hope you've had some time to consider everything.
I have. But it's hard to know what to make of it when I still don't know what you're going to do.
I haven't hidden anything from you, Commander. But as I said before, I can't tell you what I don't even know myself. When the rite is complete, I will decide what to do next. Perhaps I'll merely need to make Tyrion's rulers stand aside, let their people decide their future for themselves. But it also may require more complex maneuvering. Who's to say? I'm as eager to find out as you are.
The only way this is going to end well is if you step down from the inquest and come to our side. Think of what you could accomplish working alongside the Alliance and the Astral Ward.
Commander, does one partner with the disease in searching for the cure? The Alliance and the Ward are infected with the very corruption and myopia I need to fix. I tried to do this the way you always have, but it doesn't work. The problem is too large, and the stakes are too high. I know you're coming to find me. I'm glad. Once this ugly business is done, you'll see that I've been on your side all along.
Okay. I have a thought. He says that he doesn't know what he is doing in the guards, that he doesn't know what is to be told, what he needs, what path to take. And it suddenly occurs to me that I now remembered about Guild Wars 1 and Guild Wars 2 both, about Ascension and how Ascension in the game plays into it. Because in Guild Wars 2, it doesn't, in Guild Wars both, it isn't, when you ascend as a character, and your character gets stronger, you don't ascend just because to get stronger. It's because you get more responsibilities put on your shoulders. There's normally a reason for why individuals who want to ascend and succeed do. Your character in Guild Wars 2, for instance, succeeds in ascending because they're destined to deal with the dragons, and they need to do it for the sake of Tyria at large, right? You're the hero, Guild Wars 1, it's also similar, but you need to ascend to save your friends, and to save the continent, and to make things happen. So, that being said, and that all relates back to, in Guild Wars 1, it all relates back to the Seers, and they were the ones that kind of founded what Ascension is and how it works. And then in Guild Wars 2, they talked about how Isengon kind of figured out how to ascend other people in a way, like how the wizards are kind of ascended in a way, similar to the way he was used to doing it. I get the feeling he kind of catered it differently so it didn't kill people, or it had a higher success rate or something like that. But essentially, there's a rite that's been used to do this for centuries, and it's just different. So I wonder if the villain in the story isn't doing something to ascend. I wonder if he's going to look into the facets of the universe. Because the Seers have the ability to theoretically see all potentialities of what could happen and that kind of thing. I wonder if he's going to peek into reality and see what is the best option. Kind of like how Aurene kind of could see into the multi-universe in a way to see how to fix the corruption. I wonder if he's looking into it to see which option is less evil. because he doesn't seem like if he doesn't seem like he wants to get rid of the leaders if he doesn't have to. But he also talks about how everything is corrupted and he wants to find out how to push it forward. So I wonder, and he's also not being as destructive as Scarlet by just trying to burn the world over and in madness. He's trying to, like, I think he's trying to find the best path through, but I also think it might be different from how Irene looks in because Irene can't see past her future now because the world's an open book. I think that's what she made comment about, is that after the dragons had died, she couldn't really see very far. She could see a little bit, I think, but not a ton. And it could very well be that he's trying to peek directly in to see what was going on. Maybe he's trying to find out how to unfold it, or how to write it to make it work. Because it could be that he's going to go find this thing and ask it, if I get rid of the human, the leaders, what will happen? And the artifact or thing answering him that this XYZ thing could happen. And then he could ask, something like that. So I think he's trying to find a way to look into the veil, to see if he can look past now and see it, or find a way to pull out whatever corruption is happening that he thinks is happening in people's hearts. Because I get why he's like Vox is like that. He's like trying to not. Well, he doesn't want corrupted leaders to rule, because let's be real, Guild Wars 1 is all about that whole war between humans and Char started because of bad blood between them. Humans taking territory that wasn't theirs because they came from a different planet, but they needed a place to stay. They took from the Char got mad, Char attacked, Char killed a bunch of people then relaxed, tried against that. Took years for them to get, that kind of whole situation. There is a lot of bad blood between the nations, even in Guild Wars 2. Even if they live in a more peaceful time. And now that the dragons are gone, there's not a thing to kind of rally behind as a unit to kind of work together outside of simply, we're going to play nice. And you can't really trust kings and queens and nations at large to agree to work with each other without there being some underhanded thing that they want. Because let's be real, the more people you get in an area, more mob mentality you get, the less focused a point is. If you've ever noticed, a lot of times smaller teams can get more tasks done than a unit that's bigger, despite the fact that the bigger unit has more people to work with. This is because when you get more people in the kitchen, you lose elbow room to work. Because everybody wants their own toppings on things. They want their own flour added. They want their own flavors added. Whatever the case may be. It's like anything. And governments and, well, just in general, any type of group. It doesn't even have to be governments. It can be just any group of people. If you get too many of them in one spot trying to do one goal, they'll try and stick how they think they should put that goal done, instead of thinking what everyone should do at best, right? They don't think of everyone else, they think what's best for the people they care about, Causing, like, mob confusion kind of thing. There's probably a word for it, but yeah. So like I said, this is part of the reason why smaller groups of people are able to get a task done a lot more smoothly than and it really depends on the task. Hard labor isn't hard to do because it's not like complicated. Pick this bag up, carry this bag here, hand it off. Versus trying to make like a game plan on how to. If you've ever like been in a meeting with HR has they have like all these different ways to try and counter people's feelings getting hurt and harassment campaigns, and it's really hard to find a balance because some people are going to get offended about some things and some people aren't, and some people are going to get hurt feelings about this, and this, and some people aren't going to care, right? And that seems like a little thing, but that adds up, right? Versus something that's just straight to the point, carry this here, do this, that. So I get where he's coming from. I'm hoping he has a really good plan, because if he doesn't, all he's just becoming is another martyr, and probably a dead one, just like how Scarlet was an insane martyr. That kind of thing. Anyways, I'm going to swap the videos real quick, and we're going to head into the next map.
All the hurt away, so you can feel and forget who you